2 centuries ago, Jamaica was an English colony filled with African slaves who had been kidnapped by Europeans from their countries to work on sugar plantations. Although most of the slaves converted to Christianity, many continued to practice their African magical beliefs secretly. Marriage and strange practices. In 1820, the wealthy landlord John Palmer married a petite, exceedingly beautiful girl named Annie. Annie was the daughter of European parents who had moved with her to Haiti, where she was adopted by an African witch after her parents' deaths. Annie learned voodoo arts and used them to enchant Palmer, causing him to fall in love with her and marry her. The murderous Annie. Annie wielded control over her husband John Palmer through her spells, making him a mere puppet in her hands. Annie began murdering and torturing without mercy within the castle's dungeons, especially children whom she offered as sacrifices to demons. Each night, she would select a servant to spend the night with her and then gruesomely kill them. After a few years, John Palmer suddenly died from poison that Annie had slipped into his food. Annie became the sole mistress of the manor, practicing her magical rituals with complete freedom and continuing to kill and torture many. Her death. In 1830, Annie suddenly died. Multiple accounts exist regarding her death. One says a woman killed her in revenge for Annie offering her only granddaughter as a sacrifice. The more widely accepted account is that African slaves revolted and killed all the white landowners, including Annie Palmer, during the Jamaican slave uprising. The slaves did not burn Annie's castle, fearing it was protected by demons and fearing an eternal curse. The story of Annie Palmer has remained in people's memory as one of the most atrocious crimes witnessed in Jamaica, and her white mansion has remained a symbol of horror and fear to this day.